Hello. Hasa, thank you, karibuni. So we have a guest here today, atajitambulisha, and then we get to know a little bit more about him.
Sure.
So if you can tell our viewers who you are.
Okay. Hello, people. By name, I'm Levyne Ochieng. I'm a Kenyan by nationality. Yeah, citizen by nationality and citizenship. So I am currently based in Ugenya location near Busia County. So as per now, I'm here to share my story. I hope you'll lend me your ears so that we can know how my recovery journey was. Thank you.
So if tuanze from the beginning, how Penyo may grow up,
Yeah.
how you've grown up, a little bit about your siblings, your family.
Okay.
You can start from there.
Yeah, true. Actually, I grew up in Mombasa. That's where I was born and raised in Mwembe Tayari. I went to Bamburi later on. I began my studies, my primary. I was based in Mombasa. We were located later on in Nairobi, whereby I did my class 6 to class 8. After there, I went to Uganda. I joined Form 1 in Uganda at Form 2, but apparently I never finished there. I came back to Kenya though. That's where I ended my Form 4 studies. So after my Form 4 studies, I advanced. I went for further studies and I was studying at Kisumu Poly, whereby I pursued civil engineering as a career. After there, here I am now. I'm looking for a job. I haven't been employed, like I can say I've been absorbed by the government, but I'm trying the little I get, but I'm still looking for a job yet. Yeah, that's where my journey goes. My siblings, I'm having 3 brothers. I'm the firstborn in our family. Yeah, in a family of 4. 3 brothers. We are 3 brothers and 1 sister. Yeah.
So about your story, like tell us exactly palianzia, like where that first idea, kwanza try this,
Yeah.
where it started.
Actually, it started in campus, my first year.
While you were at Kisumu Poly.
Yeah, when I was still at Poly. So, I had friends who used to hang out a lot, who used to go out. So they influenced me. Actually, I was not drinking at all. I was never smoking, but now that I was with friends that were doing it, they started calling me, absorbing me into that behavior. So in my first year in college, I tasted alcohol for the first time. Actually, it tasted so bitter, but later on I came to enjoy it because it gave me that fantasy, it relaxed my mind, and that courage to talk to people. So I thought that it was something good. So I became an addict when it reached my 3rd semester.
An alcoholic addict.
Yeah, I became an alcoholic addict when it reached my 3rd semester, my first year. So I sat for my exams. Fortunately, I passed. But second year, it became worse. So I was going to class and I was taking alcohol. I was going to class and I was taking alcohol. So I was now lingering. My studies and started dropping. Actually, my marks were deteriorating. So I didn't pass so well in my second year. That's where I came to realize that I was spending much time going out, partying and drinking hanging out with friends that were not helping me. So I tried. I finished my second year. I joined third year. Now, when I was joining third year, it became so bad to me that I couldn't do without it. It became a necessity to me. Like, I just had to use alcohol. So I sat down and thought about my life when I was in third year. I had to drop out of school because I was now going bad. Actually, I started engaging into some criminal activities that wasn't that fair enough.
I'm gonna backtrack kidogo.
Yeah.
So, when you realized you were becoming an addict, tell us about how it felt, what you felt, though you realize now it is getting to a point of addiction.
What I felt now, looking at my results, I felt that I could do better if I was not into drinking. Yeah. My relationship with my parents started deteriorating. Like, they weren't that loving as they used to be. So I thought maybe it was because of alcohol. They heard about it that I was into alcohol.
Did your behavior change at that point?
Yeah,
you
sure.
You started behaving differently?
Yeah, I started behaving differently. Eventually, I didn't like people going to church, that's what I was used to. I used to be a good man who used to go to church every Sunday. Now I started backsliding. My faith also started decreasing because at first I was born again. Then later on, it came to my realization that I never liked church at all. So I never used to go to church. I never used to go to crusades as before. So actually this changed my behavior. I felt like I was abandoned with God, but it was all my fault because of alcohol. So it really changed me. It really changed me.
So you now started, you dropped out of school.
Yeah, I dropped out at some points. I dropped out. I thought doing business was much lively. Now that I thought that studying was too much for me, doing assignments was hectic. I couldn't find time to do my assignments. Yet I wanted to go out clubbing. I wanted to go have fun, with the kind of friends I met. So it was like I was wasting time in school. I thought so. Yeah, having paid all the school fees in school, but I just thought that I was wasting time. I thought that starting a business was quite a nice idea than studying. Eventually, it came to my realization that actually I was just wasting time having fun rather than...
Did you get to start the business?
Actually, I started a business. Yeah, I remember it was a small scale business. Yeah. I was selling fries. In a stage somewhere in stage near Kisumu. So I pushed for it for over 3 months. I thought it was a nice idea, but later on my clientele changed. The people who were coming to promote me started shifting, so I didn't have enough money to raise it and to sustain me, and eventually I had to leave it now after like 3 months time. Yeah, that's where I sat down. I started realizing that I was wasting time now, because actually the business I started has gone down. The people who are coming to my business were no longer promoting me, but they are just the same old friends I used to have. So they used to come, hang out with me and my business, telling me to shut it down. I look for something better to do. Yeah. So it just began falling
the
gradually.
Same friends you were still hanging out with, or the same friends you were partying with?
Sure, yeah. They were the partyholics I was having. Yeah, they used to come out at night and sleep in the morning. So actually their life was based in the dark. It was just about sleeping in the morning. When it 6:30, 6, that's where they start getting lively. They wake up. There was something like kutoa lock. I guess you know what it means. Yeah. When they are woken up, tunaenda tunatoa lock. After that, then we begin our sherehe, our parties. Throughout the night, we used to party the whole night. Like
party usiku, toa lock asubuhi, pumzika kidogo, then party again.
Sure, it was just a cycle. It was just a cycle. So it continued for a while. Now, it's began a time whereby now people are worried. Actually, my relationship with my parents, with my loved ones, the people I loved back behind, started going down. So they were worried, like, our kid is having a problem. How can we help him out?
There's a part you said you started engaging in criminal activities.
Sure,
so before tufike kwa rehab, go back kwa where you started, how and when you started engaging in those
sure. So my business had already fallen. I had nothing to sustain me. Like I had no money to pocket. I was financially unstable by then. So like I went to the streets, with I joined a gang that used to wait for people out by the roadside. They harass people. Whatever you have, you leave for them, or they can even stab you. They were so dangerous. So like I was hanging out with such guys,
So
for the sake of.
This was still in Kisumu.
This was still in Kisumu. Then I went to Nairobi. Then after there, I went with them to Nairobi. So we were staying in the same roof together. So when it reached in the evening, when we had no money, we could go to the streets, try to lure people, anyone who could. Some good Samaritan were offering us something, but some people we used to harass them, like we can just get someone by the roadside, try and harass him or her. Maybe he's having a smartphone or something. We could take it and go and sell it,